G'day everyone, welcome back to the shed. Well, what we're staring at here on the computer desktop background is a photo of the assembly area of Fowler's Steam Plough Works, taken in about 1920 I believe, this photo. But that's not our subject for today. Our subject for today is over here on the workbench, which I haven't really done much with in a while, and I need to start doing something, getting organised, putting some tools up here. I'm going to put the rulers up on the right hand side here, so it just makes it easier that when you need to get something, it's, I'll try and do this. So I'll just drill some holes, put some screws in place so these can sit in there, and as you can see I've got this one which is 1200 long, the next one's a metre, then 600, then 300. And then I've also got a little 6-inch rule as well. So I'll put them all up here. I might even arrange them so that you know, they take up as least amount of room as possible. I've gone a lot wider on the backboard of this one compared to the old one, just to give me more room to get more tools up there. I've got a bunch of tools to go back up there, like the spanners and other bits and pieces like you normally would, just so everything's nice and handy, ready to go, reach up, grab, do what you have to do, put it back when you finish with it, or, you know, it's just one of those things. So we'll mark a few holes, drill a few, and we'll come back. See you soon. Right, we're back. We've got our marking pen. This is probably the best view you're going to get, nice wide angle, and I'll set this. There's going to be no set order. It'll just be, that's a bit dull. The old paint pen hasn't been used in a while, so we'll give her a shake up and get her going. Now for, there we go, that's a bit better. I'll get our automatic centre punch out wherever I put it. I'll probably put it back in its box somewhere. Told you I was totally organised. No, it's over here. Right, so here's our automatic centre punch. We'll get that done. We'll go about there, will be perfect. So I'll get a, here's a little centre drill I prepared earlier. We're going to use just an M5 screw, and I'll put a, I'll drill and tap that, and I'll put a locking nut behind it, and I'll go and I'll get everything set up to drill and tap. Right, now I've got me little centre pop. I've got a centre drill which will work nicely. Right, don't want to go too far with that. Change over to our tapping drill. And now our tap. We'll use the drill to tap here. Maybe not. It's because I'm low on battery. Right. Let's go get a new battery. Put this one on charge. So it's ready to go for next time. Plug that in there. Wrong one. These will all be set up properly one day. And we've got a full battery, so this will just power through now. maybe not. Low gear. Tighten him up a bit. There we go. Find a matching nut. And I'll find a matching nut and I'll come back and we'll just repeat this process, so I won't bore you too much longer. So just hold on and we'll come back. And we're back. All right, first one's in, as you can see. So it's nice and handy just to pick up and take away and do what I have to do, measure something, set it back on here. So I'll leave that there and I'll get myself set up for the next one, get the spacing right, or close enough. These are not going to be in the same line, but they'll just be in the same general area. But there again, I can always grab it from the bottom. It will be sticking out a little bit, so there'll be plenty of room there. And repeat the process of drill, tap, screw, hang up, and we'll be back. Right, one thing I do have to do is, because these rulers are from different manufacturers, they've all got different size holes in here. So I'm just going to standardise, I'll open these out to 8mm and I'll take some off the head there. So I'll pop that in the lathe and do that off camera just quickly, and then I can move on to finishing this off. I will, however, swing the camera around and show you what I'm doing on the lathe. So we'll just, oops, and we'll zoom in there. There we go. You probably won't see much, but you'll hear it. So I'll just, right, I'll do this, once again I won't talk while the machine's going, it doesn't turn out properly. I'll just take some very light cuts just to take the diameter off. We'll get the verniers wherever I'll put them down last, right there, to check the diameter. Right, that's perfect. I'll just use the back of the tool to take the burr off. And then we should be able to, it's a little bit tight. I've got to open that one up a little bit. That one's fine. So I'll repeat that process, and then we'll open up some, what's the names? You probably didn't see that. Sorry about that. I'll get a close-up shot there. Right, this 6-inch rule here. Let's go back a bit. This 6-inch rule here has got the right size hole. Now that I've just taken a bit off the head of the screw. These other two rulers, or other three, will need to be opened up a bit. Being stainless steel, I'll need to take the burrs off them. So we'll be back in a bit, hang on. So now we've opened up the hole for the ruler, for the head to go through of the screw, and taken the burr off, of course. You don't want burrs on there. I'll repeat the process on the last two rulers that need to be done, and then we'll go back up on, and I'll get this finished off and we'll come back. Right, we're back. We'll just turn this around a bit. And we'll just tap this one. So I used a little bit of lubricant that time just to help. Yes, I probably should have been doing it with a hand tap, but it didn't take that much longer with the using the drill. Okay, no. All right, let's run the tap through that again. It's a little bit tight. There we go. Might have been where the jaws gripped it in the lathe too. That's better. Nothing like having a nice clean tapped hole. Put a nut on the back. Do him up so it locks him in place. Now this is obviously a pretty sort of simple idea. However, sometimes the simple things are often the best. Right, so we've got one to go. And where am I going to put that? Put that about there, I think. That's the 12-inch one, or 300. Sorry, I shouldn't speak like that. And then I might, with the 6-inch one, this one here, I might put it down the bottom, and that way we're not taking up as much room. We're just, yeah, I think we'll do that. Right, drill a couple more holes and we'll come back at that. Righto, so let's go for a bit of a walk, a bit of a different camera angle instead of the one I had. Here we go, we're done. Everything nice and handy, close by, ready to grab. I don't have to walk much or lean over much to grab whatever I'm doing, whether it's that one or that one. And this is a start to getting more tools back on the backboard. It's simple. It may not be the thing for you, but if it does help someone, I hope it will. But anyway, thanks everyone. If you do like what I do, like and subscribe, all that sort of gas, as everyone else asked for. Tuesday night, don't forget, we'll be live from the shed here. I'll be doing something. Haven't got anything planned at the moment, but we'll be doing something. And on this one anyway, or usually a regular Tuesday night, might talk about these polishing cloths on Tuesday night. There's this one, and there's two different others. There's various grades. This one being a fairly coarse one, and it does this sort of thing. Polishes up bronze or brass, and even steel. It'll do steel. But yeah, it's pretty abrasive. All right, so thanks everyone for being here and tuning in and watching. Hope to see you Tuesday night. Cheers, bye for now.